Hey, it's me, Stomp, and welcome back to some more Stoneblock 3. How are we, dudes? Thank you very much for joining me. I really do appreciate you all being here. Yesterday we made this monstrosity, the mana battery, I guess you call this, so that we can start making the mana steel singularity. We're doing great with the singularities. There's 3 left to collect. It's like Pokemons, right? It's gotta catch them all. I've got 3 left that I haven't quite got yet. So the XP singularity, we almost have 2k. This one, the Emerald Cluster, it's not fast enough. I need to speed it up. Uranite, it's getting there, but not quite. The train track dude is working slowly. This one is now finished. The palette and brush singularity is done, and we are getting close with the balloon, as you can see. And then we've got a new guy here, which is the Entropinnyum block. I made that yesterday. It was really easy, so I thought I would set it up with this guy, the pulverizer, pulverizing the ender dust, and then mixing the ender dust with whatever it was for Entropinnyum. Let me have a look. Entropinnyum. Entropinnyum block, there we go. Entropinnyum ingot, there we go. And then I went for the blend, which was diamond dust and lead dust, there we go. So that got me the Entropinnyum, and then I just slapped the block inside here. Jobs are good. So that was very fast. Polonium, we're at 666. I don't like it, so I want to grab all of these and change that real quick. This should get us at least 300. Well, I want to say 300 more singularities, but we shall see. We shall let that run. I've got so many singularities. If I do this, singularity, all of these are the ones that are overspill from what I've been making. It's unreal. So yeah, so there's so many of them. I changed the setup with the balloons so that I'm now using the crafter tier 3 to do it. It's so much faster. It really is so much faster. So I've got the crafter tier 3 making the tough fabric and just doing the tough fabric. Then I've got it making the balloons. And then I decided to use this that everybody kept telling me, the sequential fabricator, to make the treated wood, sorry. And then I'm just using this one to make the treated wood slab. By the way, you ever seen a stack of 67? Now you have. I don't know why. I think it's because the watches are making it go too fast. But anyway, listen, today we need to get, we really need to get better mana. This isn't going to cut it. And the only way we're going to do that is with one of the most amazing blocks. It is called, not block, flower. It is called the Entropinnyum. And that's what I want to make today. The Entropinnyum flower, which uses TNT explodicating, and then after that's explodicated, we can generate mana from it. And we also need some mana lenses and stuff like that as well. So we're going to need the rune of earth, which we've already got. We're going to need a rune of winter. We're going to need a cake. I'm pretty sure we can get a cake quite easily. Rune of water, we should already have that. Some snow, we can get that. And then some brown wool, we can definitely get those. We're going to need the rune of wrath to make that. It's going to be the winter and the rune of earth and the 2 mana diamonds. So let me go ahead and make these runes. I think what I'm going to have to do, because of the way my mana is now set up, is I'm going to have to move this guy. By the way, enchanted my hammer with efficiency and unbreaking after yesterday was getting all those things. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the table to there, move this guy. In actual fact, I'll make a new one. I'll grab one of these, move that on there, and then we'll get this all set up. I will go ahead and make these runes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I now have rune of winter. There it is. What was it? Rune of winter, rune of earth, just there, and then the 2 mana diamonds, like so. That should get me the rune of wrath, or wrath, whichever you want to call it. So if we do that, and then that should allow me to make my Entropinnyum. There we go, rune of wrath And then if we type in Entropinnyum, which it does have an EMC, which is great because we're going to need that because we want a few of these. I'm going to need a rune of fire, rune of wrath, and then I'm going to need all these flowers. So let's have a look and see what mystical flowers we have, because I actually don't know if I have any of the ones that I need here. Let's throw you in, throw you. I'm a bit worried about throwing all my mana stealing, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's get rid of those, get rid of that. And that'll do. Let's get rid of that as well. I made another pocket storage, by the way. So it's red, grey, white. Okay, so mystical flower. Red. White and then grey. There it is. Done. So if we do that, there we go. These have EMC as well. I didn't realize. So let's go and put these into here, and we'll EMC these bad boys. Not that it's going to matter. Not like I'm going to be desperate to get my hands on them. But I'm sure if at some point I do need some of these petals, they're available. Right, so we have that red, grey, white, and then you, and then was it the rune of water? I can't remember now. So let's throw those in there. And then we need to go and do this. Oh, and we're going to need some seeds as well. By the way, this setup, I got this from Bose, actually. This auto refills the Petal Apothecary, and it's just stair blocks filled with water in every single one, and it should automatically refill. Let's just see the recipe for this. Rune of fire, that was it. Rune of fire. So fire. Rune of fire. Yeah, we got loads of those. There we go. Cool. So if we do this, those two, these two, and then these two, that should show the Entropinnyum. There we go. Cool. So if we grab some seed, there we go. Excellent. And place that down like so. There we go. Entropinnyum done, and that refilled as well. Yeah, that's cool, man. And that's always been like a difficult thing to try and get that set up to refill it. So the fact that it does it just there and then is kind of fantastic. Let's grab a stack of Entropinnyums. That'll do just fine. In actual fact, we'll throw those in. So I think I would like to make them float. Floating. How do we do? So it's got to be a glimmering flower, has it? Yes. Does it have to be? Can we just make it like floating entro? Can we do that? Floating Entropinnyum. There we go. So it's just a floating flower, and then the one that I want to make. Okay, so how do I get? Let's see if we can remember. How do I get the little floating flower? Let's have a look. Floating island thing. Let's just pick you for now. So it's pasture seeds. Pasture seeds is grass in there. Okay, so let me go and do this, dudes, and we'll be right back. Well, even grass has an EMC, which is kind of weird. So let's just grab mystical flower. Light blue flower, you'll do just fine. You have an EMC as well, do you really? Let's put you in there. There we go, fantastic. So then we need glowstone, like so, and I'm pretty sure it's like that with this. That makes it glimmering. There we go. And then if we grab some dirt, which we should have somewhere. Yeah, there we go. And if we put that there, with the pasture seed there, and then this here, that should get me the floating light blue flower. Excellent. And then if I wanted that to be a floating Entropinnyum, do I just do this now? Floating Entropinnyum. Fantastic. All right, brilliant. So does that now? No, it does not. If it's floating, it doesn't have EMC, and that doesn't have EMC, so let me make some more pasture seeds and stuff like that. Let me make a bunch more, because I want probably 6 Floating Entropinnyums for now. Oh, that's going to make me nervous, but we're going to do it. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've kind of got my deal set up here, okay? So I've got each Entropinnyum aimed on one spreader alone. We're going to try and do this with just the one spreader. So each spreader has a cluster of mana pools to fill. That's its job, to fill up all of those. So what I need to do now, ideally, is set up refined storage. And what I want is the constructors, I think they're called. So let's have 6 of you. Let's go. And then what I want to do is have these crafted and placing TNT in these very spots for every single one, like so. So hopefully we should have, there we go, our 6 constructors. So if we do this like so, and then what we want to do is we want to make sure that they're activated on redstone only. Don't want it to go any other way other than redstone only, please. There we go. And now I can get rid of this and that block, like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have the TNT come out, get activated, explode. This is so scary. I can't even believe I'm doing this. Explode, and then let's do this. Redstone. Explode, and then it should disappear and give these a bunch of mana from the explosion, which then will transfer mana to each of their spreaders, and the spreaders will send the mana over here, which will then get sent over there and then come over here. The only thing is timing, because if for some reason the redstone the timing is off and a TNT explodes before one of these is empty, then the TNT will actually explode. That's going to happen. So now what we need to do is, if we grab, what I'll do is I'll connect up to over here with refined storage. So let me do this, and then I'll come back. Oh my gosh, I'll see you in a bit, dudes. Okay, I've decided to try and see if I can get the redstone link to work for me, to transmit the signal to each and every one of these, because these are all set to only work on redstone signal. So I'm kind of hoping that this is going to work. And then if I take just one redstone dude here, place this down, and if I give it the living rock for the channel, and then if we grab ourselves a timer, there we go, we've got one here. We can power that with the timer. There we go. We saw that trigger. So the way I work this out is it takes roughly around 35 seconds for the Entropinnyum to empty. So I want to be on the safe side, and I want to say every 40 seconds I want to trigger a TNT explosion. I can't believe I'm doing this. So every 40 seconds. So if 20 is 1 second, then I need 40 times 20. So let me get my calculator. I'm sure this is easy for some of you guys, but for me, I don't do maths. Calculator, there we go. So 40 times 20 equals 800. So this needs to be set to 800. I'm going to go 900 just to be on the safe side. So now that is set, I need to tell the system here that he can place TNT. I'm so scared. TNT. There we go. Now, TNT does have an EMC, so it should theoretically be fine just to do this, and not be a problem. Please all trigger at once, and if it all blows up, I quit YouTube. that's how it works. How long have we got? It doesn't tell me. Okay, I'm really hoping this works. I'm just going to sit here quietly and wait. Okay, that triggered, but the redstone did not go. Only work with redstone signal. Okay, so they're not going to trigger them. Is there a redstone? Let's have a look at refined storage. I'm sure there's something to do with redstone with refined storage. What's this thing? Detector. What does that do? Ah, that's not what we want, is it? How can I power these all synchronized and not have an issue? Okay, all right, let's disable the timer because that makes me nervous. So let's do this, and let me have a rethink, and I'll be right back. Uh-oh, we triggered TNT. That was bad. That was bad. I wasn't ready for that. Right. So you took the blast. Oh, that's not good. You was not supposed to take that. That is concerning. That is concerning. But it did empty. Because what happens if they all took a blast? Would it blow up everything? I need to see what happened with the redstone signal there, because all I did was place some redstone down. Oh, there we go again. All right, so it's fired that one, but it's not firing all of them, and you are the guy again, but you're not emptying fast enough. Okay, all right, so we definitely need to stop that and rethink how we're doing this, because obviously you're not dissipating fast enough, which means that you won't dissipate fast enough. Okay, dudes. All right, give me a second. We're gonna look at this. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit nervous here. What I've done is I've put a redstone repeater in there and hope that is going to trigger. I don't know, but I've never used these for placing items on a redstone before, so this is all new to me. But anyway, what I did was I went ahead and made some runes of air, and I do have a rune of fire as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make some lenses, L-N-E-N, and the ends, lens. And then what we want to do is if we do this one, let's put a few of these in here so we can get some of these. What do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is perfect. Right, let's keep those, throw that in there. So to make the lens velocity, we need 1. Let's put the rune of air. Please tell me that was the rune of air. Yeah, it was. I was really worried then that I've got that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. So we got velocity, and then we want these as well, which is potency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. There we go. And then what we want is some slime balls. If we put those there, and I'm pretty sure you just do that, and that gets you potency, velocity. There we go. So if we do that again, velocity, potency. Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't matter which way around they go, as long as they stick together. I'm sure the game is happy that way. So what we've got, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 6, like I say. So there we go. Oh no, you can't mix those two together. There we go. So you, and then this guy again. So potency and velocity lenses. So that should speed up the amount, and also how much it transfers. It should make it better. There we go, and there we go. Right, so now we've done that, let's put the timer down again. I kind of want to just use a button to start off with, so let's just get a button. Whoops. Yeah, that one will do. That one will do. As long as it gives a redstone signal, that's fine. So if we put that there, now do we get every TNT? Yes. and they all fired just fine. So that's you emptying, that's you emptying, that's great, great, great. And they emptied really fast as well. And you guys are emptying really fast. So, it's really all it's down to, dudes, is just to let my timer run now. Now, I've been overcautious with this. So we're just going to let this do its thing. In actual fact, I think I know what the problem was. I need a pulse extender. The pulse is not extended, so pulse extender. So basically it's just blipping ever so slightly and it's not fast enough. So if we do this and then we'll make that like 4 ticks. No. 2, what, 3. And if we do that, that should... Alright, so that's only fired off 2. So that means they're going to do what they need to do, which is great. Which means all of that is going to go over here, which is great. So 4 was not enough. Sorry, 3 was not enough. So let's try and do 5 ticks. And maybe that will be enough to trigger all of them. We shall see, because a button press is longer of a redstone pulse than it is for that thing. So that's probably why they all fired off. So let's just cut this and hope that my guess is right, then only 5 should fire. I'm guessing. So we'll see. Oh no, only 2 again, but still working. Okay. Okay, there we go. We got all 6, sorry, firing. And as you can see, all the mana's being used. All of it's getting chucked over to here, which is filling these up nicely. And looks like we're good. Looks like we've got this set up. This system is running just fine. I've had to set that to 1 second. I'm assuming, maybe, I don't know, because of the freaking ticks on the server, maybe, I don't know. But I'm happy with this. I'm happy with the way this looks. This is great. I am happy with the amount of mana that I'm going to be able to produce now. And there we go. It's triggered again and no explosions. So that's good news. But dudes, I'm going to call it an episode here. I want to say thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please take care, each and every one of you. And don't forget, it's live stream day tomorrow. We'll be live here on YouTube at 5 PM UK time. So if you want to come and join, please do. I'd really appreciate it, actually. It'd be really great to see you. But dudes, yeah, take care. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.